SANNY Leone, born as Karanjit Kaur Vohra, is one of the most talked about personalities in India. Her journey from being an adult film actress in the United States to becoming a mainstream Bollywood star is filled with struggles, courage, and resilience. Her story is not just about fame or controversy but also about breaking stereotypes, fighting judgment, and carving a new path against all odds. Early life. Humble beginnings. Karanjit Kaur Vohra was born on May 13, 1981, in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, to a Sikh Punjabi family. Her parents were immigrants from India who raised her with traditional values. Growing up, she was a tomboy who loved playing street hockey and ice skating. As a child, she was shy, quiet, and academically inclined. But her family faced financial hardships. To support her family and her education, she worked odd jobs in her teenage years. Despite the difficulties, Karanjit was determined to build a better life. Entering the adult industry. A life-altering decision. After moving to the US, she began working at a German bakery, then a tax and retirement firm, and later at a Jiffy Lube. However, her life took a major turn when she entered the adult entertainment industry at the age of 19. She adopted the stage name, SANNY Leone, and soon became one of the most popular adult film stars in the world. This decision came with severe consequences. While the industry brought her fame and financial security, it also made her the target of criticism, hate, and judgment, especially from the conservative Indian community. She was labeled, judged, and misunderstood by many. SANNY never glorified her past, but neither did she shy away from it. She has always said that entering the adult industry was her personal choice and that she did what she felt was best for her life at the time. Facing judgment. The cost of being honest. When SANNY Leone appeared on the Indian reality show Bigg Boss in 2011, she faced a storm of media coverage. Many viewers were shocked to see an adult film actress on national TV. While some appreciated her courage, others condemned her appearance, calling it unethical and corrupting Indian culture. She was constantly asked uncomfortable questions, her past thrown in her face in every interview, every news headline. Religious groups protested against her, moral police condemned her, and social media trolled her mercilessly. But SANNY faced it all with calmness. She never denied her past. She stood tall and responded with dignity, turning every insult into fuel for her ambition. Bollywood breakthrough. A new beginning. In 2012, SANNY Leone made her Bollywood debut with the film Jism 2. Directed by Pooja Bhatt, the film opened doors for her, but also brought more criticism. Many questioned her acting abilities and doubted her potential to survive in Bollywood. But SANNY was determined. She began taking Hindi lessons, dance training, and acting workshops. She worked hard to shed the label of adult star and to be seen as a serious actor. She went on to star in films like Ragini MMS2, Ek Paheli Leela, Masti Zade, One Night Stand, and Tera Intazar. Though most of her roles were bold, she gradually won fans with her dedication, honesty, and charm. Media trials and public harassment. SANNY's struggle was not just limited to breaking into Bollywood. She was often dragged into public debates, moral policing, and internet trolling. Interviews would often focus more on her past than her present work. A famous example was an aggressive interview in 2016 with journalist Bhupendra Chaubey, who repeatedly questioned her morals and future in Bollywood. SANNY, with grace and composure, answered every question with confidence, leaving the interviewer exposed and the audience in awe. After that interview, many Bollywood celebrities including Amir Khan, Farhan Akhtar, and others came forward to support her. That moment marked a shift in how the industry viewed her. She was no longer just a controversy, she became a symbol of strength and transformation. Building a brand, entrepreneur and survivor, Sunny Leone didn't limit herself to acting. She started her own perfume line, production company, Sunlust Pictures, and ventured into various businesses. She wrote a memoir, launched her own app, and became a strong voice for women's empowerment. She and her husband, Daniel Weber, adopted a baby girl named Nisha in 2017 from Latur, Maharashtra. Later, the couple also welcomed twin boys, Asher and Noah, via surrogacy. Sunny's personal life became an example of love and balance. Sunny has always said that becoming a mother was her greatest joy. Despite being constantly judged for her past, she embraced motherhood and family life with dignity and pride. The biopic, Karanjit Kaur, The Untold Story in 2018. Sunny Leone's biographical web series titled Karanjit Kaur, The Untold Story of Sunny Leone was released. The show gave a deep, emotional look into her childhood, career choices, family struggles, and the emotional toll of being judged by society. The show received a lot of appreciation for its honesty and for showing the woman behind the image. For many viewers, it was the first time they saw her as more than just a former adult actress, they saw her as a human being with a story worth telling. Struggles with identity and acceptance. One of the biggest struggles Sunny faced was being accepted. In India, where conservative values often dominate public discourse, she was constantly told she didn't belong. But Sunny never gave up trying to build a life here. She once said in an interview, "I may have been born in Canada, but my heart is Indian. I speak Hindi, cook Indian food, and celebrate every festival. Why shouldn't I be accepted?" Her journey is one of breaking the chains of prejudice and rewriting her narrative, not as a victim, but as a warrior. The real Sunny, beyond the stereotype Sunny Leone, is not just a former adult star or a Bollywood actress. She is a symbol of strength, independence, and transformation. She chose to live life on her terms and had the courage to face the consequences. Her journey shows that people are more than their pasts and that everyone deserves a second chance. She inspires thousands of women to own their choices, be unapologetic about their lives, and face judgment with strength. Conclusion. A story of courage and redemption. Sunny Leone's story is not about fame, but about fighting against odds, against societal hypocrisy, and against constant judgment. From being disowned by sections of society to being celebrated for her honesty, Sunny Leone has walked a path very few would dare. Her life teaches us that the past does not define who we are. Our courage to rise from it does. She is a living example of how a person can rebuild themselves, stand tall amidst criticism, and ultimately win hearts not by perfection, but by being real.